Hello everybody, I'd just like to talk about my setup. I'm using the Quantum Pro goggles from Hobby King, and then what I've done is I've wired in the Earsheen Pro DVR, and what I've actually done is I've used both the video in and video out back to the screen so that I can not only record but I can actually watch back the videos I've created. What I've done to do this is I've used a two-way switch so that I can toggle between the two, because what actually happens if you try and view your footage while you're recording through the DVR, you actually get a bit of latency when it also jerks on the screen from image to image, which is strange because it doesn't actually do it on the recording. So just while I've got it here, I'm using the RC840 receiver, and then I've got an AMY antenna, and that seems to work really well. For my power, I'm using a 3S LiPo, and it's one of the Nanotech 1000 milliamp LiPo batteries, and I think that this fits perfectly in it, and I get a good 5 or 6 hours flying on one charge. And because it's a 3S battery, you're never going to run it low enough to lose signal or power to the receiver or the monitor. So I've had it down to about 10.9 is the most I've ever lost out of it. So really good for the job. Also, what I'd like to show you is you can see the switch here. So it either goes between the DVR or the direct receiver feed. But what I'd also like to show you is in here is the voltage regulator I made. So if you're happy to buy, you can buy a BC or BEC, and you can either get a UBEC or an LBEC, which will give you a constant 5 volts, which is what this Earsheen DVR needs. Or if you go to your local hobby or electronics store, you can get a 7805 regulator, and then you just add a couple of capacitors just to stop interference, and this costs about 90 pence instead, so, or about $1 I suppose if you're in America. So it's just a lot cheaper way of doing it. And obviously if I do find that I'm getting interference, I can actually modify it with some filtering to suit my needs, which is quite convenient and helpful for tailoring. I hope this was useful. Please subscribe. I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.